Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing really well. First of all, I've got this horrible cold, so I'm sorry about how snotty I sound, but I am very snotty. Today's video is a very exciting, very full circle moment. I'm going to be recreating one of my most viewed makeup videos as we come up to celebrating 5 years on YouTube, which is insane. I honestly never thought that I would be creating videos for this long. That was good a time as any to recreate one of the videos that brought a lot of you here. So if you have been here since this video, thank you, I love you, I hope you enjoy. Also really excited to be working with YouTube on today's video to talk to you a little bit about the platform, my journey on here so far, all while we do some makeup, so let's get into it. I'm just going to whiz through my makeup so I don't lose my trail of thought. We'll add all the products in the description, so fear not. I just get too confused if there's too much going on. Following your own makeup tutorial is like that Spider-Man meme. It's really weird. Just really want to take the 5-year mark to reflect, look back, see how far we've come. I had a really nice time looking through a lot of my old videos. That's something I do enjoy about creating, is that it's there forever and I love watching them back. Especially my travel vlogs, they always make me really happy. Okay, so taking it right back to the beginning, I've been creating content for a little while and I was really enjoying watching YouTube, and I just felt like my content was ready to go down a longer form route. So that's when I started creating on YouTube. I felt like I could go more in depth with my content, I could give more information. Something I didn't expect when I started on YouTube, but I got back so much, was the sense of community, which is still one of my favorite things about YouTube. And I feel like I was just building and building on here, and then when the pandemic hit, such a weird time for everybody, and I feel like that was when my audience really started to grow, and I really felt that tight-knit community and audience, and it was a time that I feel like everybody really needed that. And I would see loads of comments during this time about people feeling isolated, feeling lonely, and feeling like having somebody to watch made them feel less alone, which funnily enough was actually exactly how I was feeling, and I always felt like engaging with my audience gave me that back. So weirdly, in hindsight, kind of a nice time. Sitting in my room creating makeup videos purely out of love for it, and it's actually a time that I'm very, very grateful for. Making me realise what a creature of habit I am. I pretty much do my makeup exactly the same 5 years on. Can I say I like what I like? So as I was saying, during that time, I wasn't working. Tattoo shops were like the first to be closed down, last to open. It was actually a pretty scary time. I was kind of unsure when I would be going back to work. Like a lot of people, I really didn't know like what the next, well, what I assumed were a few months, but actually ended up being years, were gonna look like. So it was kind of a daunting time. Honestly, making videos kind of kept me sane. Like I was going a little woo. So being able to just sit down and do some makeup for a few hours and kind of forget about what was going on was a blessing in itself. And then to be able to turn that into a job and actually create content full time, because at that point I did end up going full time with it, is something that I just will never be able to express how grateful I am for. It literally changed my life. I know it sounds really dramatic, but being able to do something you love and turn it into a job is just like a feeling that is just really difficult to put into words. When you're doing something out of love anyway, and then someone's like, you can actually make this your job, it's kind of insane, but it's amazing. Since then, I've had the most amazing 5 years. Even watching my old videos back, like I'm absolutely cringing watching this old video back, but it's almost nice in a way. It's like bittersweet because I can see how much more confident I've got over the last 5 years, which is so nice. But please don't go and watch it. Just watch this one because it's really embarrassing. I was honestly just a baby. I'm still kind of just a baby, but I really was then. I feel like you know that you get more confident over time and you get better at things, but like I remember how scared I would be to put something out on the internet, and I mean, I still am. Like having an audience that just receive things and are always so nice about things makes it so much easier. Like I always say this, but my YouTube audience are literally the one. Like you really are. I see the same names all the time. Some of them are names that I've seen since like the first time I posted this video. Like it never goes unappreciated. I see the names, I reply to all my comments. Couldn't do it without you guys watching. So I'm a little bit in my feels today, if you can notice. I'm having a bit of a moment. Another thing about YouTube that I've always loved and really appreciated is the way that they support their creators. Like they really do want you to succeed, which is amazing. It allows you to really take time to put content out without having to rush it, actually being able to do something full time and put everything into it. Knowing that you can monetize it and actually make it a job, I think it always has and always will be the #1 thing that sets YouTube apart. It always feels that they really value creativity, they really want you to do well, they want your audience to engage. I just feel like without that, what do we have? You can put all this great stuff out, but if your audience are never seeing it and things like that, it's kind of difficult. So I feel like my audience are right there. I feel like you guys see it, you engage with it, and it just works for everyone, and we just have a great time. We do makeup and we have fun. Put some freckles in. I was so happy to see me doing this in this video. Got my freckles on for as long as I can remember, and I absolutely love it. Especially when I was first doing it, people hated it. I mean, I think people still do hate it, but I don't mind. I think it's really cute. I actually think the skin is done, you know. It was quite a minimal base, actually not far off what I do day to day now. So it's a good base. Love that. Okay, going on to eyes, I just had like a sort of wash of bronzer over them, and then obviously the big lashes were the star of the show. I am going to do a little baby wing, just a little teeny one. I actually can't believe I ever did my makeup without doing a wing, because to me that just feels so weird now, but I don't know. I guess you just get used to things. But I feel like Sophie 4 years ago would understand. She would forgive me, so we're going to do that. So I've only really got me to answer to, because it's only me I'm recreating. So we're going to just do like a kind of wash of bronzer all over. Little wing, and then the lashes. The lashes are the moment. I was trying to figure out how young I must have been when I was first posting, and like I think my first YouTube videos I must have been like 18, 19 in, which is so crazy. I'm nearly 25, and actually watching those videos back of yourself is such a strange feeling, but nice to be able to like watch yourself grow up over the years. It's a really weird feeling, but it is quite nice. I'm one of those people I try to like not look back too much, because I feel like I'm always looking forward, I'm always looking at the next thing. It's actually kind of nice to like stop every once in a while and just kind of look back, a little trip down memory lane, which is exactly what I was doing. I feel like I'm very in my emotional era at the moment. I'm going to be 25 in like a few months, and everyone keeps telling me 25 is not a big birthday, but I kind of think it is. I don't know why. I think it's because to me when I was little, like the thought of being 25 was like, you're an adult then. I've been an adult for a while, but that always felt like proper adulting to me for some reason. Like I'm grown, I'm 25, you know, so a lot of milestones, like 5 years on YouTube, nearly 25, I'm having all the fives, whatever that means. My spiritual girls help me out. It's a little soft wing. Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. At least I haven't done my mascara yet. Cannot sneeze while I do my mascara. That is crucial. Getting a cold like the middle of July should be illegal. Okay, sneeze is gone. That was a false alarm. A mixture of 2 different mascaras to build up that lash look. Obviously I don't have that mascara from then because it was 100% expired, but I did love that mascara to bits. So I'm going to try and replicate it as best as I can. Just do like a super chunky lash. Okay, 1 layer of mascara. Gonna go in with another layer and really build them up. I remember how much I loved that mascara that I used in this video. That was like one of my first kind of like designer makeup purchases. I think I've said this before, but like I literally dreamed of owning the makeup brands that I have today. Couldn't have ever dreamed of doing this as a job. I literally have to pinch myself that like I get to do something that I love so much, and it's somehow a job, like just fun. I get to play with makeup. Like I would pay people to let me do this. Okay, I really cannot sneeze now. Definitely not the time. I haven't done my makeup like this in years. This is so weird. I almost feel like I look like her. Well, it literally, that is me. But, you know what I'm saying. I think I might leave it like that. I actually don't know how I managed to get them so chunky in that video and how they were so long. Questions I'm asking myself is, where have my eyebrows gone? Where have my eyelashes gone? That was my takeaway from watching this video, is that I'm molting. So I did have bottom lash mascara on in that video, but honestly, the way that the sneezing is going, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's risky, and I think it might ruin my entire day. I'm gonna leave it just as a chunky top lash. This is honestly more the makeup that I would do now anyway. Just gotta do the lips. Then we're done. Again, I don't have the exact products that I used then, so I'm going to do like an updated 4 years on version of it. Slightly deeper red than that. That was like a very... Every time I try and talk and do my lip liner, I think, girl, what are you doing? I have a very summery, vibrant kind of red going on there, which I wouldn't usually wear now. Looking through my old videos made me think like I need to be way more creative again, because I used to love that so much. I feel like there was like such a fun era of makeup, and now we're all kind of moving away from it, and I feel like we're gonna go straight back to it. I'm really excited for like maximalism, really fun makeup to come back in. Some of the people I'm subscribed to on YouTube, like I feel like one day I need to do a video about like all the creators that I love, because there's so many, and they're just people that I find really inspiring, and I think other people would as well. I have quite an eclectic mix of people that I watch. Yeah, what was I saying? That's what I mean about going for a tangent. Need to be more creative. So that's kind of my New Year's resolution in July. That's such a nice red. I love that. When I see comments on my videos saying like, this made me feel inspired, and it made me want to have more fun with makeup, and it made me not care what people think, and I like, my heart literally just explodes. Like it makes me so happy, because there were people that I watched growing up that gave me that feeling. So but yeah, being able to make just like anyone feel like they can have more fun and they should wear what they want is so important. I've got a sneeze coming on, not crying. Might be crying. Am I crying, or is it a sneeze? Fun game, this whole video. Yeah, very grateful for my super cool audience. I honestly would love to just sit down with all of you. So if we could arrange that, that would be great. And there we go. That is the finished look for today's video. I love this. I feel like I need to wear red lipstick more. Now my hair's dark again. I feel like I love it. And with the red nails, I'm kind of very YouTube on brand actually. Biggest thank you to YouTube for working with me on this video and for creating a platform that feels so fun, really inspiring, and has allowed me to create for 5 beautiful years. Here's to 5 more. This will be like my Billie Eilish video where like I come back every 5 years and I do a red lip. Could get boring, quite quickly. And the biggest thank you of all to you guys. Thank you for letting me do something that I love. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking around. I honestly wish I could give you all the biggest hug ever. Here's to another 5 years. I'll see you when I'm 30. Well, I'll probably see you like literally next week when I upload, but you know what I mean. Love you. Have I got lipstick on my teeth? No? Okay.